Happy New Year to all y'all, so to speak. So a little earlier, I ran a Katarina. She killed me and ate my XP that I had above 93, but that's fine. And I got a Vorici, and he was kind enough to turn one of my red sockets into a white socket. So now it should be even better than it was. Returning projectiles. So now my projectiles come right back.
Thanks to your hard work.
But we have another safe house waiting for us, and that's what we'll start with. However, I know nothing about the members who are in it because it's a brand new syndicate. Because I just finished that off. So, yeah, we'll go with this. Now we'll find out if, in fact, this is better. It's supposed to be. This is the build the way it's supposed to be, so. Does seem to do a better job of single target. So far, yeah, it does feel stronger. Hard to really tell for sure because I'm doing lower level stuff right now for the most part. Also, it needs to level up, so that'll improve it too because I never started leveling one up.
You have become tangled in our tapestry.
I have become tangled in that tapestry.
Another mountain.
We got everybody taken care of. Good evening to those of you who have joined me. Hi, Vorici. See, I was just talking about how nice he was. Stowing socket modifying orbs is what he's currently doing, but in the last time he was giving out white sockets, and it's supposed to be 1 to 6 white sockets. I only got 1, but at least he got the right one. So previously this was elemental, additional elemental attack damage with attacks. Yeah, elemental damage with attack support. And now it's returning projectiles. Projectiles from supported skills return to you. Projectiles from supported skills deal 69% less damage with hits and elements while returning. And projectiles pierce all targets while returning. So that's the change. Tiny's Trial. I am the world's worst person at doing stuff with Tiny's Trial. Give me a sec. Let me grab all the rest of my loot, and then we'll do a Tiny's Trial. I'm not good at it. I suck at it. I'm bad at it. And you will see exactly how bad I am. Spoiler, bad. Quite bad. Genuinely bad. I need I believe, a normal essence craftable item. Which means white quality. Essence craftable. Oh, something in here must be appropriate. I mean, I can always do a scour, but... there. That should work. So, Happy New Year to y'all. I hope your year is off to an awesome start. Alright, I'll have 20 seconds. Armor, life. Sure, I think we'll just Vaal it and see if we get anything. Bang. Nope, it became a cell. That's fine. It was bad.
Greetings.
I failed. All in all, a dreadful experience.
Keep your life to your
I'll keep my life to my own. Okay, Jun, how about we unveil some good stuff for a change? Okay? New things. Hey, a new thing. Okay, Dex and Int and increased attack speed. Sure. I can't complain about that. It's a new thing. But no new thing here. And presumably no new thing here. And it's not worth keeping unless I get a new thing. It's, no. Well, we got one new craft out of that. That was worth it.
farewell.
Farewell. Well, let's... Have we picked up anything new over here? Death and Taxes Necropolis map. That sounds a little bit dicey. We've got... Oh, that's right. The Replica Poorjoys is a really expensive item. Path. Trading. Poorjoys. Replica Poorjoys. Selling for... Thought it was selling for more than that. 20 to 40 chaos. Looks like about 40 chaos. Thought it was more than that. I was wrong. We finished that one already. 15s and 14s. I am not confident in doing maps that I'm not familiar with at those tiers. 13. 14, Plaza and Jungle Valley. Let me take a look and see what's before them. Plaza and Jungle Valley. Plaza comes out of Cage, and Jungle Valley. Jungle Valley comes out of Arid Lake. Let's do an Arid Lake then. Monsters cannot be taunted. They have a 70% chance to avoid elemental ailments. That's fine. We're just going to attempt to be straightforwardly murdering them. We also got a bunch. I hit a jackpot and got like 8 or 10 gilded scarabs. Might have been even more from a boss mob out there. So maybe we can spice this up a little bit. Not Bestiary, Abyss. We'll definitely go with grab a Shaper on that. Let's see. Legion, Expedition, additional strong boxes. Sure. Breach, nah. We'll go with something a little less high budget. Rusted Bestiary, no. Expedition, no. Well, let's just throw an additional sack frag on. That'll be fine. So this will be the first tough map that I'll try with the new stuff. No interest, no interest. And then it'll get us the invite to the Maven, which should be dicey. So we get Shaper Influence and 3 additional strongboxes. Keep in mind all strongboxes, theoretically, are corrupted as well. I have managed to somehow get 2 more 6-link staves. Unreal. So I have 3 6-link staves. I'll show you the state. I did a little crafting on each of them, and they're all in a state where they're interesting. Oh, and we have a Cassia right to start. And also our expedition, and there's our first of our extras, or might be extras. Hi, Glennon, how you doing? We'll just clear out the stuff around here because we've got a number of little activities we need to do. So first things, I was about to say first things first. I say that an awful lot. Now, nothing interesting out of that box. Alright, what do we got in the way here? Let's see. Monsters take reduced damage. That's fine with me. Monsters are immune to physical. That's okay. Immune to cold. That's less good. Immune to lightning we definitely do not want. That's our biggest source of damage. So, we will drop our one and only bomb here to exclude the immune to lightning damage. Are you not dead yet, sir? Sir? I don't know what those guys... They've got some sort of shield up that I'm not getting through very well. Everybody taken care of? Everybody dead who's supposed to be? Good, good, good. Good evening. It's the Nerd Nurse game. I would ask how the weather is, but it's so cold I can't even conceive of what that actually means. You could give it to me in degrees Kelvin, and at least it would sound warm. We've got 3 fractured, synthesized, cold resistance, boring, mana, boring, reduced attribute requirements, perhaps the least used of all affixes in the game, insulting in point of fact. Alright, is that all the goodies? I think it is. And we've got a Gwenin who we offers us... No, oh, a couple more boxes. A couple more boxes. I was premature. Another strong box. I hate those things. because you think everything's dead. And then the little electrical ghost starts throwing all kinds of crap at you. And before you know it, you're almost dead. And that's contrary to the objectives. We do not wish to be the dead. We wish to make the dead. Or possibly unmake the dead. Interesting. I'll get back to there's another one of those annoying they're already dead, why don't they go away things. Got an annulment. Nice. And my own pets keep getting reactions from me. I keep going, oh, okay, no, it's my pet. Okay, you know, that is a temperature I have actually been in. So that's, what, half a degree Celsius? Something in that area. What did I miss over the... Oh, that's right, the things I dropped on the ground because they're crap. All right, we're now going to do the Blight encounter. Blight, not my favorite. I don't have a really good grasp on it. Yeah, +1. We're going to have 6 of them, and there is going to be a boss coming. That's real good news. They all take lightning damage, so by default, that's where I'm going to start, is with lightning damage. Three of them can't take cold, one of them can't take fire.
Branching exile.
Yes, I know, it's branching. Thank you.
New route.
Okay, new routes, that's fine.
Blight is right.
Of course it's trying to spread its blight. That's what it does, man. Succeeded. I will resist the urge to start singing We Are the Champions because I don't want to start out my new year on such a sour, literal note. We'll come back for that one. A couple of jewels. Couple of fossils. I myself have a great deal in common with those fossils. A blighted mud geyser map. Blighted maps I am really bad at. Misery, envy, dread, and scorn. We have none of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, so far, we are managing just fine in this tier 13 map, I think it is. Somebody's shooting at me from over here, rudely, while I'm in the middle of something. We have another couple of chests. Yeah, a couple more chests. All right, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is another 6 link, I believe. 6 link chest. It actually has life and 1 good resist. A whole bunch of evasion. That's actually a good 6 link corrupted chest. Amazing. Not so amazing. Bags are full. That one's a no. Increased spell damage, chaos damage over time, cold damage to spells, cast speed, critical strike. That's a mix and match of good stuff, but no two parts of it go together.
Hello.
Oh, look at all the stuff. No, 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 nope, 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 mm-mm. Item level is 80. I'm now wealthy.
Your life to your own.
Not really. I am, however, running out of space for my stuff.
Hello. Farewell.
This one's got to go down here. These are all a bunch of 5 links, most of which are corrupted and unlikely to be used, like this one. I don't think likely to ever use that. 5 link corrupted here with good life. 6 link corrupted. Would I ever use this on a dare? No, it's just not very good. So that's a 6 link. Those used to give divines, not anymore.
Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
All right, we'll now continue with the arid lake. There was another box over here, I think. That was a big explosion. That was quite the earth-shattering kaboom! We're going in. Yeah, this is the one I thought it was. I know it used to be if you disturbed all the Roa nests, the boss got mad. I don't know if that's still the case. Yes, it is. And she's got the Maven on her side too, which is going to be a bit dicey. The Shaper, these worlds are not yours. Hi, Maven. And Shaper as well for showing up. Nice of you to show up. Drop a little bit of loot. Appreciated. You know. It's nice that if he's going to drop by, he's going to drop a little extra loot, you know. You know, if you're going to drop by, you probably should bring a present for the host. Oh, another ash collar, I think. Dual wielding those made for a very fast and easy low level leveling on the Detonate Dead character, even though the Detonate Dead character did not get to a state where I was having fun playing it. It was very fast early leveling, that's for sure. There are 13 monsters remaining in the map. There was at least one more box, though, I think I didn't get. At least 2 more. Okay, that side's clear. One of the jerks. Or they lightning ghosted or something like that. They just suck. Because kind of inherently when I see something die, I assume it's, you know, dead and gone. Another box. I think there might be one more too. Nothing good is ever mirrored. I consider that a truism of the game. If it's mirrored, it's always going to be crap. And I think we have cleared out the map. Not too bad.
Greetings.
What tier is that? 4? 5. Life, a little bit of fire resist. Nah. Good life. Crappy cold resist. Nah. I have not gotten much in the way of influenced stuff, and this one ain't exactly floating my boat. Nor that one. And yeah, ash collar. Dual wielding those was like 40 to 80 fire damage to spells at level 12 added on. So yeah, that murdered things in a most satisfactory way.
Journey well.
We have a Maven's invitation. How could I possibly say no? Surely I won't die a whole bunch. What is it, a 6-mob Maven? Yeah. There'll be 6 different bosses I'll be trying to kill. It's gonna be fine. I don't even remember who they were. That thing looks pretty horrifying. Looks like a giant frog. I think these are the bosses, but I'm not sure. On the outside. Around the outside. Sperpenty boss. Don't know boss. Don't know how. Oh, a Moa. That's the Moa we just fought. Alright. Wow, okay. Who's out? He of many pieces. That's one. That's one of them, at least dead. That's the unpleasant Moa. That was less death than I expected, actually, truth be told.
Another round soon.
I will note earlier I mentioned the other night, while I was in my cups, that it was odd that I hadn't got a tabula rasa, which is a very, very useful low-level leveling item. Very common, at least it used to be. I thought it was really weird that I hadn't gotten one yet. Well, I was watching Vaal, a streamer who's professional and knows what he's doing, and has played probably 4 or 5 times as much of this league as I have, maybe more. And he commented he got his first tabula rasa. So they changed the drop rates on the tabula rasa. Also, there's a pair of shoes, boots, that are usable at level 1 as well. That's very, very commonly, historically, always used for everyone on their leveling up their follow-on characters. I haven't got one of those yet either. So they changed the drop rates on some of the common leveling stuff. I managed to get through that relatively well, actually. Two deaths, was it? Yeah, 2 deaths. No, 1 death. Right? Yeah, just the 1 death. I'll take that, for sure. Alright, we were putting points in here. Level 3 jobs. Heist contracts. Ooh. Heist contracts found in your maps are 80% more likely to target high-value targets. Found in your maps are 55% more likely to target precious targets.
Hello.
Life to solid resists, a little bit of movement speed, not good enough. No. No. Honor home. Yay. I mean, this used to be a really low-level one, too. I'm not sure if I've gotten one of those or not this league. I think I have. But I'm not sure. I've gotten a lot of uniques I've never seen before. Part of it is because they've been adding more uniques, and I've been playing at a level I've only surpassed a couple of times. But I'm also missing some things that I really expected I would have gotten.
Go with courage.
I do have a honor home already. Now let's swap out the one that doesn't have 15% quality. Is there a mercenaries lot over here too? There was. Got a number of those this league. Alright, we'll sell that. The Maven's Challenge has been added in now.
Long day.
Long day. Definitely. Don't know what you've been doing in it. Bramble Valley map, 15. 15? Bramble Valley? Is that a thing? It is, but I've already got one. So we've got the 13s. So on the 14s, we are still looking for a plaza and a jungle valley. The 15s, we have the Bramble Valley. We'll see if we can run a nice little 15 here. You know, spicy little 15. Area contains totems, more monster life. They can't be stunned. They steal power, frenzy, and endurance. And I have less accuracy. That shouldn't be an issue. Alright, is it going to screw me on the Vaal? It did. How bad? Inhabited by 2 rogue exiles. They have a 70% chance to avoid elemental ailments. They fire 2 additional proj. 95 extra fizz is fired. They gain frenzy charge on hit. They steal. Solaris fanatics. Player buffs expire 70% faster. That's a rough one. I will not be putting any additional juice into this. I may die, but I won't be juicing it. Well, we'll put a little Searing Exarch stuff on it. And again, because I have only a fraction of a level of XP, if I die, I don't lose anything except, of course, my dignity. Good thing I'd have so little of that, too. I don't think I've ever been on this map in my life. I'm not sure I recognize some of these mob types. I don't. They must belong to the Exarch. Yeah, they do. And they seem to enjoy popping up out of nowhere. And the extensive amount of ground clutter makes it very difficult to pick things up on this map. I'm not a fan. Alright, 16% chance our enemies drop burning ground when hitting you. No more than once every 2 seconds. That'll increase quantity and rarity. Or the minions drop burning ground on death, and they have a chance to drop an additional chaos orb. Jesus, I forgot about that. The bad guys pop up the instant I press something there. That would have been a fine way of dying. Don't think I recognize that. Alright, we're going to be very... or try to be cautious and deliberate, even more so than usual, which is saying a lot. Alright, player gains 30% chance to be targeted by a meteor when you use a flask. Div cards dropped. have a 23% chance to be duplicated, or the map boss gains hits always ignite, gain 93% of extra fire. All damage can ignite. Final boss drops 3 additional cartographer chisels. Huh. Don't think I'm nuts about either of those. So I'll pass. Alright, we've got the expedition to run. Let's see. Immune to chaos, that's fine. They always bleed and have increased bleeding duration. I can work with that. They remove 10% of current energy shield. That's fine. I don't have much in the way of energy shield. Magic monsters. Monsters all have additional max resists. They penetrate 15% of cold. They impale. Immune to chaos. I think we can take all of this stuff, actually. Okay, we don't need that, but we did like to get that, so we go like that, I think. Another one of those freaking lightning ghost things. Survived, but close. Bastard thought he was just going to sneak that one by me. I don't think so. Lens don't play that. Oh, the apple again. I can't tell you how many I've gotten that freaking apple this league. Spoiler, I've sold a bunch. Like 4 or 5. Returning projectiles up to level 9 now, so started out at, I think, 78 or something % less damage with hits and ailments when returning. It's down to 67%. Gotta check the 2 Despot X's. That's a lot of chaos damage. Fire, cold, and lightning. All 3 elements at 10, 8, and 4 as their tiers. That's a hard pass, yo. Demon's Horn.
That would only slow me down.
Oh, yes, that would only slow me down. I'm sure it would only slow me down. Alright, let's go back to our Hideout and sell some stuff. You know, the deal.
Greetings.
And I'm on strict. The filter is set to strict. I swear it. I actually got a minion wand yesterday that was worth a lot. It was like 6 or 8 divine, which for me anyway is a lot. Because I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. We've sold one of those a short while ago. We can sell that immediately without even looking because we've sold so many of them. Pretty sure I've already got one of those. Almost positive.
Go with courage.
We have a divination distillate. First one of those. We did not have one of those. I thought we did. Wreath of Frisia. No attribute requirements. Increases and reductions to light radius also apply to area of effect at 50%. Increases and reductions of light radius apply to damage. 20% light radius. Deal no chaos damage. Not a lot of items out there that do anything with light radius. For better or for worse. It's one of those stats that presumably is a leftover from Diablo. I think one or more of the Diablo games had it. Alright, we'll open up all of these and see if we get any nifty drops. It's Rob. We still don't have the scrap metal we need to... I think I can trade for that in my hideout. So I will, and then we'll try to do some ROG crafting, see if we can get anything interesting from ROG. That's how I got my bow, and the bow has been, well, the build. In short, the bow has been the build. I mean, I've got nice gear around it, as you'd expect. Enough time on the build that I've gotten a lot of good stuff, but the build is the bow. Alright, we got rid of that. Let's see if we got anything interesting, fun, nifty, and or cool. Already got those. Already got that. Pretty sure that's the one that looks like the one that's really, really expensive and good, but isn't the one that's really expensive and good. And I've already gotten one of those. Not the good one, the one that looks like the good one. I can't say no to a whole bunch of shards. It's just not in my nature.
That would only slow me down.
Yes, that will only slow me down. I know. Maybe I want to be slowed down. Alright, we're going back again.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the one that looks like the one that's really good. The number of times I've seen good streamers get that one and think for a moment that they had gotten the good one, only to be sadly disappointed. You know, that moment when you see a drop and you go, ah.
Keep your life to your own.
I'll keep my life to my own then. Already have. Already have.
Greetings. Journey well.
Once more unto the breach, dear friends. Still more than 50 mobs to go. Getting definitely some lag. The performance is not especially stellar either this evening or on this map. Or both. Could be both. Oh, we got more stuff through there. All right, we'll tidy up after ourselves over here first then. Guy tries to tidy up after himself. And just a whole mess of stuff shows up. Alright, this is a little dead end. Strongbox and another choosy. Let's see. 2.3% chance for an additional div card, which rewards a unique weapon. That's for the Eldritch Minions, or I take 600 damage, chaos damage per second during any flask effect. I'm going to have to say that's a no for me, boy. That's just not something I want to be doing. Thank you very much. Superior lightning trap. Well, if it's superior, sure. Burning ground. Do not step on burning ground. It's on fire, yo. Not there. Is there a... Oh, stairs. Take the stairs. Well, let's... Just in case we die. I know that hardly seems likely. Significant lag spikes tonight. For whatever reason. Okay, I'd like to blame that on the lag spikes, and I'm actually going to say part of it was the lag spikes, but I have no idea how much. But the lag spikes are definitely real. And I don't think I've really seen those in League very much for tonight. The hell? I've never done this map before. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Can I kill everyone I've got to kill? Nope, did not. Did now. That wasn't dicey at all. It was fine. It was fine the whole way. You know, except for the time I died. And all the times I almost died. And the times I considered dying but decided that was probably not the optimal path. Not that. Need to go back. Sell again. Croaked again. Not happy about that, but hey, we got another skill point. Yay! 100% more likely to require level 4 jobs, level 5 jobs. I don't think I have anything of level 4 or 5 yet, so. Incursion. Torment. What's there? Incursion pack size. Some more incursion stuff there. We came over here. What about Delve? That's not bad. Final boss. That's not bad either. Harvest. Didn't particularly like the sound of that one. Let's go in this direction.
Hello.
I know we've already got one of them. Projectiles now. The only downside to the new extra bag is that a lot of times you fill up the offer and you still have stuff left. A lot of times you can't sell all your stuff because you run out of space and you have to sell a second time. It's just so annoying. Not really. Soul Thirst. I think I've turned a couple of Soul Thirsts into other random belts by using Ancient Orbs. I have, so far, not gotten anything good from an Ancient Orb. Alright, more stuff to pick up, and then more stuff to clear out of the map. I think there's still a few things left. That was a dicey fight. And one I've never fought before, so I had no real idea what was going on. Still not sure I do. Need those portal scrolls badly. Yep. He thought I wasn't going to notice him. Trying to sneak up on me like that. Another rogue exile there, I think that was. Player gains nearby enemies have 100% of physical damage, extra fire. Eldritch minions gain, create consecrated ground on death, 2.5 chance, orb of regret. Now we can deal with that. But whoops, that's right. That is an aura around me that I now have, because I'm lucky like that. There's still more than 50 monsters left in this map. Ooh, this one's gonna hurt. Blocks attacks, fast energy shield recharge, precision aura, and curses. I am not doing much damage to him. Holy crap. He's basically insta-regenerating. Okay, that, I think we're done with that map. We got the boss taken care of. That thing is pure, unadulterated nightmare fuel. I barely damaged its shields, and its shields were back instantly.
Greetings.
That would just be a lot of death for no good reason. I'm not that interested in that. There is in death little fun. I don't want to say no fun, because that seems judgmental. I've never actually been dead, so I can't accurately, for sure, state that that's the case. I'm curious as to what that would do to my damage. I expect it would drop significantly, but I'll find out in a sec. +1 to all level physical. Yeah, not quite good enough. Doesn't quite make the grade.
Farewell.
So we're currently sitting at 79. Note, I was at like 106 before. The projectile's returning gem does not register as high damage as the elemental damage with attacks did. So we're currently at, what did I say, 79? 79. 72. Less of a drop than I expected, but
Hello.
a drop is not an increase. That's math, guys. We have any more additions here? We have a random div card. Be a void. The inventor. How terribly boring. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Honestly, I was. Don't remember what it was. I had an idea, and it has left me. It has deserted me. It has left me bereft of any more ideas. A 16? I haven't done any 16s. Don't they finish up with one of the bosses? I would want to check before I did anything. You know, a little bit presumptively. So we will lowball a 13 here. Oh, will we not be doing that one? Monsters chain, they gain power charge. Sure, I think I can manage those. No, no, and no. Okay. That's fine. Froggy's back. So I'm looking at a number of possible next builds. If I remember, I will show you what items are sort of propelling me, making me think about various options. say, these things have stopped being fun. The Harbingers. Okay, I take some of that back. They continue to drop. Oh, yeah, it's moving. In a place like this where I cannot get an open shot on a lot of them and all the little mini bosses can get a shot at me, it's not great. Alright, we got him. A number of scarabs is nice, most assuredly. I hear things talking. And it didn't help that I was clicking on stuff here while I was trying to not get murdered. Oh, this is a map where there's the talking in the background, right? Alright, we'll now take a better look at what we've got. These sort of constricted maps are really bad for me. Especially with the bad lighting. I can't make stuff out. Immune to cold, immune to cold. Okay, well, they'll be doubly immune to cold then, I guess. Monsters take reduced damage. Monsters take reduced damage. I hope those don't stack. Monsters cannot be... Hits cannot be critical. Fuck right off with that one. These enclosed areas are just not good for my ability to play. Not so much bad for the build, just my inability to see what's coming and adjust. It's not a good combo for me. Hi, Rog. How you doing? Ah, that was what I was going to do. I was going to work with Rog and open it up so that I could, you know, use his abilities. Didn't die. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. Note to self, try to remember you want to try and play around a little bit with Rog crafting. I hate these map layouts. I hate them. Alright, we'll do a little more clearing out here before we open up the abyss. The penitent. The penitent man is humble before God. Nails before God. Nail! Movie reference. I think we're ready to open up the abyss now. And this could get dicey for the exact same reason the other stuff. This constricted play area at least. It's not good for an old man with poor reflexes. If either of those got corrupted, they're supposed to be getting corrupted. I'm just not seeing it very often. All the way back to here, I think, is where it started. Okay, good. Make sure we are not leaving, well, anything behind unfinished, but we may have taken a bad first turn. Still, that shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, that's where we started. No, I don't think we actually did miss anything. Good. I think I doubled back here unnecessarily, but that's fine. That's fine, too. Ooh, whiff that. Yeah, Nico's been spending a little bit too much time alone in the mines, I think. He's grown to like the smell of his own. Bears, bears, bears. Thank goodness for those 4 armor scraps. Ooh, whiff that again. Dude, I don't want to whiff whatever it is you're whiffing. Fate Fist. Kind of crappy. Alright, not kind of crappy, just plain crappy. Clink, clink. Alright, that mission is complete. There are 36 monsters remaining. There are 13 monsters remaining. Off we go. Now he's over on the other side here, so... And now he's no more. Wait. Oh, this is not one where I haven't already run it, I think. I had confused myself, which, frankly, something I'm very, very good at. Back to the hideout. All right. It was Rog. I remembered. I'm coming, Rog. Hold on. Hold your horses. Although there's no evidence he actually has horses, he might. That's a lot of life and a little fire resist. Open prefix as well. Keeper. +1 to the level of minion skill gems. No open prefix. That one, not a keeper. 108 life. Spell suppress, a little bit of fire, a good chunk of evasion. Open prefix. Now, open suffix. Okay, keeper as well. Triple resists, crappy life. There's something about triple resist that just, it's very attractive. That's a lot of resists. Tier 1 armor energy shield, open prefix. Which means you could put energy shield on it, have a bunch of energy shield. Good resists for like a chaos inoculation build. Never actually made a build that used chaos inoculation. But then a lot of times builds will have you swap over to CI very late in the build, and I'm always hesitant to do a late swap. Let's get rid of a couple of junky ones. That would be junky. Minions doing cold and fire. Sorry, addition cold and lightning damage when they whack things. Increased cast speed if a minion's been killed recently. That actually seems really solid. And here we go with more. Chance to avoid being ignited. Minions dealing chaos and cold. And also a big chance to avoid bleeds. Gotta say, those aren't bad at all.
Hello.
Alright, Rog. Hi, Rog, the dealer. How you doing? We need scrap metal. Danik. You don't have any scrap metal, dude. The fuck? You're useless to me. Useless. Unless I have a way of... refresh the contents of the trader's inventory. We have got 5 of these, so we're looking for scrap. There we are. Lesser Sun artifacts. We've got plenty of those. 60, 75, and 75, sure. Excellent. We now have multiples. Rog. Rog. No. Frog. Let us update it so that you're no longer having item level 69, nice stuff. Instead, you're having item level of, I don't know, high 80, 82? Or 85. Bow attacks fire an additional arrow. That's nice. What about here? Physical, crit, and accuracy. Not great. 114 max life on this armor, although the elemental resistance is implicit, is only 10%, which is kind of janky. Damage over time, cold spell skill gems. That one's got some interesting possibilities. 33 greater. I have 1,200. I think I can afford it. Let's take a spin. We're going to buy it. Okay. Reroll the prefixes 6 times, keeping the best outcome. Well, I kind of already like the cold spell skill gems. So if we could get, say, an all skill gems on that. But we'll go ahead and upgrade it because it's only going to cost 16. No, that's not great. Fill all empty mod slots. Interesting. Remove 2 modifiers with the lowest levels. Why would it remove those? Chaos skill gems is good. The fire is weak, but it's a tier 1. Why is it removing those? So it's removing a tier 6 and a tier 1 when there's a bunch of 2s sitting around. I gotta say, I don't understand it. But I do want to get rid of the fire and reroll prefixes 6 times, keeping the best outcomes. See, this is ROG crafting. It's semi-deterministic and fun and interesting. And that's reason enough. Tier 2. That was re-rolling all of the prefix. How did I end up with only 1 prefix? Upgrade the level of 4 modifiers by 1 tier. Okay. Well, that'll be all of the suffixes will now be tier 1. Add a prefix modifier 5 times, but only keep the best. Mana. Fuck off. Reroll modifier values of the implicits. No, we'll skip that. Reroll prefixes 10 times, keeping the best outcome. Okay, so we should get 2 prefixes. Hopefully not mana. And something better than a tier 5. We got mana and a tier 3. Remove the modifiers with the lowest modifier levels, which is exactly the 2 we just rolled on. And it's a keep. That's really not good. I mean, yeah, it's not good. Nothing I can do with that. Okay. Let's see. No. Any of the rest of these? That's an ivory bow. Well, we've got more scrap metal. Let's give it another go. Let's see what we can do with this. Adds fire damage. The attack speed is better that I've got. It would be hard pressed to be better than attack speed, crit multi, crit chance, life, a really good resist, and increased damage with bow skills. It's just going to be tough to beat that. No. Well, let's see if we can get something fun on a staff. I've been playing a lot with staffs. Reroll the suffixes 3 times, keeping the best outcome. Reroll suffixes 6 times, keeping the best outcome. I'm not fond of the 6 I got, so sure, how about 6 more? Strength is crap. Attack speed is meh. I mean, it's good, not a good value. Add a prefix 3 times, but only keep the best. Remove a single modifier with the lowest. I am out of the little spaceship-shaped things, so we'll skip it. I didn't mean to skip it. Reforge the number of sockets, keeping the outcome with the greatest number of sockets. We got a 5 socket. Reforge the same thing. Skip it. Refill modifier values. Add a prefix. Upgrade the level of a modifier. We've got increased fire damage and flat fire damage. All the tiers are crap. We'll just take it and sell it. It was worth trying. That's ROG crafting. Keep in mind, I got my bow from ROG crafting, so I'm not going to say any crap about ROG. ROG's the man. That wasn't the best stuff he's ever given me, but he is the man. Oh, Kurak. Let's see, we've got a bunch of these little Kurak documents. Where are they? Did I move them here? No. Are they still here? Yeah. Alright, re-roll all of Kurak's Atlas missions, corrupting all non-unique maps. Oh, I'm going to use one of these. Because right now, he doesn't have anything that's new and spiffy and nifty for me, so. You must open Kurak's Atlas missions from a map device. Must open Kurak's Atlas missions before you can use scouting reports. Well, that's what I was looking at, I thought. Oh, Atlas missions. Alright, we got new missions. Temple map. I think we needed Temple. I don't think we needed it as at tier 16. That one actually appears to be doable. Yeah. No, it was Atlas missions. Rituals. Ugh. Abyss. Ultimatum. Rogue Exiles. That looks like a lot of stuff. More monster life. Huge crit chance with more monster damage. Projectiles. They gain frenzy. They gain power. The bosses are possessed. That just doesn't seem like a fun map to me. Gotta say, area contains many totems. Big crits, and they cannot lie, but they can kill. This one appears manageable. Complete the rituals. 3 rituals, though. Oh, crap. I feel another death coming on. Inhabited by humanoids, cursed with temp chains. They have 100% increased area of effect and a 50% chance to avoid things that I don't do. Alright. We'll try it. I'll try not to die. Well, not screwing around with the ritual. We get one of those right off the bat. I didn't even check what the negative here is, and I shouldn't make that kind of mistake, as it's a great way of getting dead in a hurry. Chaotic Disposition. 5 Chaos Orbs. I'll take that, sure. I'm okay with that. In fact, I'll go further. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's see. 40% increased evasion rating. Bleh, humbug. Fuses. Nothing else we can get the fuses. It's an item level 83. Might be a new veiled prefix there. We ain't got 4s. And not impressed. Alright, which way? This way. And we've got another expedition. That guy hit really hard. He peeled off half of my health in one pop. Gotta say, not a fan. Well, see if he dropped anything good. Survey says probably not, but we'll scoot over here. Nice scooting. And see if there's anything that's keep worthy. $73 to maximum life is a tier 2. It's not bad. That's a no. Definite no. Is that the suffix? Tier 2 suffix. Alright. Underground seat map. Now let's check and see what we've got here. Monsters have a 30% chance to avoid all damage from hits. That sucks. Monsters have extra max resistances and 30 to resists. We have that twice. Monsters are immune to physical damage. That's no real problem. I do a little bit of that, but not much. They get movement speed and other stuff. Increased number of magic monsters. Immune to lightning damage we do not like. So, oh, it is not one of the ones that... Most of them by default give me only a single triple-sized explosive, but this one gives me full control over the explosives. And I get to use a bunch of them. 5. Well, we'll start here. We'll avoid the lightning damage immunity because no, thank you, no. More magic monsters and additional rare armor items is good. 3 more boxes is good. Murdered by Pirates is good. Oh, sorry, movie reference. Got no extra boxes. Just those were the last of the boxes. That's disappointing. Then we'll just drop those in a nowhere place. Should have been it. Pretty straightforward. Scrap metal. Nice. We can do more dealing with Rod. Diala's subjugation. Well, that sounds naughty. Hi, Rod. We weren't working on anything, were we, Rog? No. Not really. Well, we picked up another scrap. I just, Fingerless silk gloves. That's an interesting one to start with. It is raining outside. Let's start with the fingerless gloves. Remove 2 modifiers with the lowest levels. Those are both really good things to remove. Add a prefix modifier 5 times, only keep the best. We currently are only showing increased energy shield, which is fine, and mana, which I have no interest in. It's going to remove all suffixes. So the cold resist we would actually like to keep. The accuracy we don't want. Okay, so it added energy shield. So we've got energy shield and energy shield. We've got percent and hybrid percent. If we could get rid of the fucking mana and get a flat energy percent on that, that would be a very nice set of boots. Add a suffix modifier 5 times, keeping the best. We've got the cold resist back. Upgrade the levels of 3 modifiers by 1. We'll have to stop here. We don't have the currency. Alright, we continue on now. Oh, I can get them from here. That's going to upset them immensely, I think. Haha. Shot you around the corner. Don't taunt them. The others will hear it. And they object to being taunted. It's a fluctuant ritual altar. Lightning damage can shock, and skull spires fire lightning orbs at each other. So I missed that the first time as to what it was. And this placement is not necessarily a good one. Fortunate. 54 maximum life, a tier 4 neck. That's not impressive. Ooh, gain 2 mana per enemy kill. No. Right now, this is not blowing smoke up my anything. Oh, we've got the bossy room. Got him. Nothing else there. The Vaal side area. That is, of course, no threat at all. You know, unless it kills me, in which case it was a threat. Be right back at that. I just want to make sure I clear behind me, like that. Alright, contains additional packs of corrupted Vaal monsters. They have 72% more life. They have movement, monster, and a monster attack and cast speed. Extra physical, 133% physical as cold. 7 additional packs, and 60% increased pack size. I'm going to be fine. They have inordinate amounts of life. And they largely do not seem interested in donating it easily or quickly to the cause. And plus there's an extra strongbox. Who doesn't like a chaos orb? The snaky boy there got me. That's the boss. Hey there. Caught the VODs on YouTube a few weeks or so. Wanted to say thank you. Enjoying the, he's been enjoying the content immensely. Thank you. That means a lot. Enjoy the gameplay and your demeanor, very relaxing and comforting. Thank you. That is extremely generous of you. Welcome. What did I just do? I swapped my weapons in a really foolish fashion. There we go. I'm no longer dead. I'm glad you could make it. I'm even gladder you've been enjoying it in any way. Thank you very much. That is, it's why you do this, is to get the little moments of affirmation that somebody enjoys what you're doing. So thank you very much. I'm quite pleased about that. I will attempt to live up to your confidence and not get immediately murdered again. Well, it wasn't immediately. It was pretty quick. Oh, he's healing up. I don't have any more experience points to lose, so I'm going to go in and kill him. I'm really pleased you can make it. Dead? No problem. Deathless. First try. Easy peasy. I'll note, for the record, they didn't drop nothing. I mean, unless I missed it. No, they really honestly just didn't drop anything. First, that's rude. In my defense, I did say that that's something that could easily kill me. I was right. So, in a way, they just proved me right, and I should be grateful to them. And yet, not. All right. There are 4 ritual altars, so this is a fluctuant ritual altar. Problem. So far, there was really nothing here I was interested in. Geez, 7 orbs of alchemy. 2/3 of 7 orbs of alchemy. Pass. Offering to the goddess. that one's probably worth it. We have 3,469. We can... It's 2,000 to re-roll. I would like that one. And bows. There is one more of these somewhere to be had. We'll see where that leaves us. You know, I hate to be a negative about it, but if you're a statue, just stay a statue. Don't get up. Don't start wandering around and attacking people. You're a statue. It's who you are. You should be proud of that. Not turning into something that's attacking people. Just think it's rude, that's all. There are 16 monsters left, but there's also one more ritual somewhere. There's one monster left. There are no monsters left, but there's a ritual somewhere. Where did I miss the ritual? Hey, it said there were no monsters left. I must have missed a ritual somewhere, but I don't know where. Because it says there's 3 out of 4. And evidently the statues don't count unless you wake them up. Is this the one I missed? No. I did this one. That's the one I started with. This one? This is the one. Alright, well, we can get murdered here, too. Victory! Hey, Chaos Orb. If nothing else, we got a Chaos Orb. We've got 3,500. So, if we re-roll, even if it's something we can't buy, we should be able to defer it. We'll see if we got anything interesting here. Fecund Ursine Pelt. That would cost... Can I defer that? Should be able to defer it for like 238. It got deferred, I think. Wait. Future discount, yeah. Right, okay. That worked. This is... Ah, okay, there's the confirm. Alright. So that one's been deferred. Because I think that might be worthwhile. Summon Raging Spirit quality 20. 3 of them, huh? 1,000, that'll leave me with 200. There we go. Okay.
Hello.
So, once more, we are where we started from, with no actual sort of real XP, but that's fine. I'm doing more difficult content. And I'm not convinced that the returning projectiles is better than the elemental damage with attacks that I had in there previously. But it's still only up to level 13. We'll see where it's at when it hits 20-ish, let's say. Spell power, fire, no. That one was dreadful. Kind of likes that. Tier 2 life. Not great, but, you know. They can't all be incredible winners, guys. The fact that it never goes away, no matter how much I play with it, gives it some value. Spell, cold, attack, cast. See, this kind of thing drives me nuts. It has attack speed and cast speed. There's never been a build in the game, I think, that you wanted to have both of those on an item for. We don't need smart loot, although we would like smart loot, GGG. But we would really appreciate less really brain-damaged loot, you know?
Farewell.
It doesn't have to be really, really dumb loot, is what I'm getting at. I gotta find a place to put those, I think, realistically. Someplace new to put those. Let's put those there and there for now. Vaal ground slam. Can go there. Running out of space everywhere. I guess here will do for now. I picked them up. They looked interesting. I haven't done anything with a Spectre caster yet, so. Back to Rog, I think. So, Rog, you were looking for these little spaceship-looking doodads. I need 10 more exceptional order artifacts. I need 10 of those. I only have 8 of the thing I can trade them for. The exceptional sun artifacts. Alright, we'll wait on that then. Fine. Fine and dandy. Pardon me. Actually wanted to check with Einar and see if he's got any interesting recipes. My Happy New Year was pretty happy. Was very happy while I was enjoying the beverages, and it was fine yesterday as well. I woke up without a hangover. Low energy, but no hangover. And that's a win in anybody's book, I think. What happened to the one that gave me a 6-linked item? A sack of wine vulture. I guess that was my only sack of wine vulture. So the New Year's is fine so far. Knock on wood. Hopefully that persists. Oh, that's right, we did this. So theoretically, Kurek should now have new goodies. Jungle Valley, tier 14. Jungle Valley of 14 I need? I think it is. I need Jungle Valley. I got a plaza in there at some point, too. Excellent. We can finish off our 14s. Pardon me. God damn it. Sorry. it's only going to cost 4 chaos. Ow. Totems, monsters maim, chance to cause elemental ailments, and they can suppress spell damage. Well, if I get fortunate, and the Vaal doesn't break it, it broke it. Well, maybe it broke it. We won't know what it is until we get in there. So this little bit of XP that you can see right there, where I'm got the tip of my... Right, that little bit of XP is probably going away. No, I don't want to Maven it up when it's one that I need to kill the boss to get credit for the Atlas. So we're going to do it. We'll find out very, very quickly if they have Elemental Reflect, because the first mob I shoot will kill me about 10 times over. Maybe more. I didn't die. So, it appears we do not, in fact, have an Elemental Reflect map. I've really had very little in the way of influenced items so far this league. Really small numbers. That dude went, I think the phrase you kids use is, he went all Super Saiyan on it. That's it, the Master Artisan and a Blacksmith's Whetstone. I'm rich! Midas got nothing on me. Go away, you little lightning ghost jerk. Just freaking die. I would tell them to die in a fire, but they're made out of electricity. I don't think that would really bother them. Life cannot be leached. Ooh, that's not good. I kind of count on my leech. There are just a few things this build does not deal with well, and one of them is no leech. Alright, well, we finished what needed doing with the Harbies. It's funny, it was like the first The very first Harbingers I hit in the league, maybe the second, they dropped 2 fracturing shards, which at that time were 0.6 of a divine each. And so I said, well, okay, I'll start emphasizing Harbingers then on my Atlas. They have not dropped a single one since. This is what we refer to as an epic level bait. Where is she? There she is. Another completion for the Atlas. Nice. My first... I tried to get into the game like 4 or 5 times and finally succeeded just before Abyss. When they announced Abyss League, I hopped in for the last couple weeks of Harbinger League. So that was the first mechanic I ever seriously played in the game, was Harbinger. The first one I went, chasing down for myself was Abyss. The Abyss announcement pulled me back to try the game again for like the 5th time. And finally, it stuck. Yeah. Into the Sacred Grove. It's an interesting mechanic, and it kind of depends on the map. I juiced them up to the point now where they summon all these smaller little Harbingers who fly around and shoot little blue balls at you. And by the way, no guy likes blue balls. And they're an annoyance. And certain maps where you're in constricted sort of like room-like structures where there's a lot of narrow choke points, that's a real pain for me to deal with the Harbingers. A nightmare bassinet. It's a hat. Well, I think for this content for sure, it seems like trading out the elemental damage with attacks for the returning projectile seems to make this content significantly easier. Maybe, right now. We'll see. Certainly possible I spoke too soon. Okay, that might not too bad. I do feel more confident about my ability to handle harvest now. Which is a plus. There's one monster left on the map. Hey, I thank you for coming by. Thank you for appreciating the content in any place. I will keep dropping them on there. So if you can make it by when I'm live, great. If not, that's cool too. Thank you for brightening my day. It's nice to know that it is having an effect. Thank you very much. And now, let's try to not die again. You guys can keep coming as long as you keep dropping maps. Oh, they're done. Another jungle valley. And we're out of room. No, we had like one space left. Sure, we'll grab that crimson gem because it fits. Back to the hideout we go.
Greetings.
Nope. Nope. $80 life, unaffected by chilled ground. Oh, but it's a tier 4 and a tier 1 hybrid. One crappy resist. No. Not good enough, old boy. A lot of life. Nice-ish evasion. Not that good enough. Again. I have to try to be a bit more draconian
Keep your life to your own.
in stuff I keep, because my
Hello.
inventory of my cache is filling up with
Journey well.
good to decent junk. Which reminds me, I did want to show the stuff I'm looking at. So here's the 3 6-link staves I've gotten. 2 were drops. 2 were natural drops, and 1 came from the give you a 6-linked item recipe from Bestiary. And so I fiddled with each of them now. So currently this one has +2 levels of socketed chaos gems, and that's a tier 1, and then a tier 2 damage over time multiplier. I could probably build an interesting chaos caster out of that, even though it's a war staff. Note, it's a war staff. This one is not a war staff, but it has the war staff stats. It had a tier 2 fizz damage flat, and then I called a shot and dropped the next mod on, and I said up tier 1 attack speed, and it got tier 1 attack speed. I then regaled it for a crappy regal, and it's sitting there right now, and if I threw the biggest benchcraft on it, I believe it would go between 525 to 600 DPS. So that's an interesting option as well. And then so we've got the war staff that's a caster, the non-war staff that's a DPS wacky stick, and a second war staff that's also for casters. This one has +2 to the level of socketed lightning gems, tier 1, and the tier 2 suffix of increased lightning damage. This is the other 6-link staff I've got. This one dropped corrupted. I've been looking at bow gems. So right now this one's at +2 of socketed bow gems. This one is in a non-state. I just stopped crafting on it. This one is also in a non-state. And then here I landed here, +2 to the level of socketed bow gems with a tier 4 projectile speed, and then I regaled on bow attacks fire an additional arrow. I think I can do something with that one too. I'm just not sure what. I need to do more research. This is the minion wand that I got as a drop. It has increased damage implicit, a prefix of increased damage, and suffixes of attack and cast speed and critical strike multiplier. And that thing was like a 6 or 8 div wand when I looked it up. Plus, it has 2 open prefixes? So I have a number of items I'm looking at to see what build I want to make next. And I'm browsing builds, trying to decide. I also, as I mentioned earlier, I got a Vorici roll of 1 to 6 white gem, or white sockets. He hit a white socket, only one, but it was the one I would want him to hit. The red socket down here allowed me to swap in the returning projectile support. Again, I'm still not sure that's better than what I had, but it is what's supposedly called for in the build. But I have a number of choices now of where I want to go. Lightning casting, chaos casting, physical wacky stick, any kind of bow on this. This was most likely I was looking at the Death's Oath build. Using this and, I can't remember, one of the, not Toxic Rain, I think the other one. The Chaos one that drops the pods that explode and burst. I think that's the one. Funnily enough, I also was looking at the Death's Oath and managed to 5-link one. 6 socket and 5-link. What's funny about this is I had forgotten you don't have to link them for the Death's Oath. You just need to have 6 sockets. Fortunately, I only burned about 20 or 24 fusings to get it 5-linked, but I thought I would share that while I'm getting some cool stuff here that I know what I might be able to do with, I can also screw this up by wasting 24, I think it was, fusings. So I don't know what I'm going to make next. I also have a buttload of essences I can work with. You know, so 119 life on a chest, say, or a 2-handed weapon. Do I have enough? No, I do not have enough to. Well, yes, I do. I could bump this one out to the top tier if I wanted. Get 1 roll on that. I think I've got enough where I could do the same thing here for cold damage. Spell damage, we could get 1 to the top tier. Increased minion damage. We could get out to the top tier, maybe even, yeah, we get 2 of the top tier ones. I've also now gotten an Essence of Horror and an Essence of Delirium so far. I'm not sure exactly what you'd end up throwing these on, but they are nifty, if nothing else. So we've got a lot of essences to work with if I want to do some essence crafting. And we've got a lot of red and yellow right now. What I was looking at was, sadly, the add and remove are extraordinarily expensive. The enchanting of melee weapons, so quality increases things like attack, and intelligence, you know, all the various changing of quality to do something else for stats are starting to pop up in a range that I could actually, if I concentrated on, I could get a couple of rolls. So I've got a lot of possibility of stuffs I want to do. I'm just not sure which one is going to win. I should be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe. Probably more PoE. I am still having fun with PoE. It is possible, though, I'll be looking at finishing off the last of the New Year's vodka, and so enjoying the alcoholic beverages. And then maybe back on Friday for popping open Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not sure yet. Tomorrow's the last day of the Steam sale as well, so if there was anything you were saving up for or thinking about, you'll have to make up your mind in the next day or so. I have like 2 more things I'm looking at, maybe picking up. But I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. As always, I'm very appreciative of having the audience. I should be back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your... He checks real quick. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. Tuesday night goes great. I hope Wednesday gets you through pretty quickly over hump day and start your nice descent towards a cool weekend. I hope the rest of your week goes great. I hope the rest of your night goes awesome. I'm back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.